I started noticing my hearing loss about 3 years ago when I couldn't understand my granddaughter.
Gary Ranck is a retired Boeing maintenance electrician. He's also a loving husband and a caring father and grandfather.
I was a maintenance electrician for Boeing on the final assembly line where they fly the planes out the door. Extremely loud.
Gary attributes his hearing loss to his more than 27 years of working within 500 feet of loud, constantly rumbling jets.
I didn't realize my hearing was the way it was. I didn't realize it was nearly as bad. My kids came over and dropped hints about the television being loud, and I didn't really notice it as much as other people did. My wife pushed me into having the hearing test.
When I first met Gary, he was just very frustrated with his situation and not being able to hear. Gary was diagnosed with a high-frequency hearing loss due to noise-induced hearing loss, likely from his job as a jet engineer.
I got my first hearing aids in January, but once it got to be warmer weather, I was having problems with them at least every couple of weeks. The old hearing aids, I couldn't wear them because of the way I perspire. I couldn't wear them if I was doing anything strenuous at all. I couldn't wear them shoveling snow because I knew they'd get moisture in them. I just perspire that much, and it had gotten to a point to where they were, by early spring, they were pretty much useless.
Gary's biggest problem with his first set of hearing aids was moisture-related issues. He tends to perspire a lot, and that would cause problems with the hearing aids. When Siemens came out with a waterproof hearing aid, we were very excited about this opportunity, especially for Gary, because he'd had so many issues with moisture, and we knew that this would solve all of his problems with that.
Siemens Hearing Instruments developed Aquaris with best sound technology, the first ever digital waterproof, dustproof, and shock-resistant hearing aid. Unlike other hearing aids that are water-resistant, Aquaris has received the stringent IP57 certification, meaning it can be fully submerged in up to 3 feet of water for 30 minutes. And dust will not interfere with the satisfactory operation of the device.
Siemens' best sound technology has really helped Gary as far as being able to hear better at his church choir. The best sound technology also allows us to fine-tune the hearing aid for specific pitches and frequencies, so we can really adapt it to Gary's hearing needs.
I couldn't hear violins and flutes and some of the clarinet and so on, and the higher pitched notes on the piano. With the Aquaris, I can understand the music that they're singing.
We're always very excited to be able to help patients. Siemens Aquaris is the only 100% digital, fully waterproof hearing aid. The waterproof element is very important for Gary.
My constant perspiration is absolutely no problem at all now. I can do all the woodworking and the cooking, doing yard work and car and everything else. I have no problem with them. I haven't had any trouble with Aquaris. They fit. It's just part of me now. It's automatic. I put them on when I put my glasses on, and I completely forgot I got them. I got to check once in a while to make sure they're there.
Siemens' revolutionary construction is called bottle housing. The main unit is produced from one complete piece of material. No seams, no screws or pins. The structure is similar to a bottle with a cap. The microphone, receiver opening, and battery door are protected with waterproof membranes, gaskets, and seals.
The old hearing aids, if I used them anytime other than just sitting in the air conditioning and sitting quietly, I couldn't use them. And once I got the Aquaris, I have no problem with them. Just because I don't have to worry about the moisture.
The unique housing of Aquaris safeguards against corrosion and the outside elements, allowing wearers to enjoy carefree use of their hearing aids.
With the Aquaris, I don't feel that I've thrown money away. At least I'm getting the benefits out of them. And I can use them all the time, where with the other ones, I couldn't use them all the time.
Now, Gary can focus on living his life and doing the things he loves, instead of worrying about when to remove and insert his hearing aids.
I can hear my granddaughter's high-pitched voice. I can hear people when they call me out in a crowd, or if we're walking down the street, I can hear them. My constant perspiration is absolutely no problem at all now. I can live my life the way I want to without restrictions.